Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel for another look at some Project Zomboid mods. Now, I wanted to make a longer form video for this one than some of my recent 1-minute videos because I feel there's so many mods that cover this topic. So in this one, we're going to be taking a look at vehicle mods that can be added to your game to give you more variety and some badass vehicles to roll around in during your Zomboid runs. If you find something that you might want to try in here, drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel and make a whole bunch more Zomboid videos that you might be interested in. So first off, I wanted to start with perhaps the most popular vehicle mod in Project Zomboid, Fillibuster Rhymes Use Car mod. This mod has been a classic in the Zomboid community for a long while now and is honestly the most reliable mod out there if you're looking for some more variety in standard vehicles. This mod adds everything from moving vans, flatbed trucks, semis to hatchbacks. You can choose to use lore-friendly names with this mod or real car names, whichever suits you. There's nothing crazy outlandish with this mod, but it's absolutely perfect if you're looking to set up a vanilla plus style run for that reason. I use this in my own servers and pretty much every single player playthrough as well, unless I'm specifically testing a mod that this one isn't compatible with. Oh, and there's a couple of additions in the form of a gas and propane truck. They actually have working tanks, so you can top up your gas cans or propane torches if you can snag one. Lastly, if you want to add a few more military vehicles with this mod, you can use the military and police used car skins mod in conjunction with Fillibuster's used cars, and it'll add a selection of trucks, Humvees and Jeeps with some military skins as well. By default, they're more likely to spawn in areas where it makes sense for them to be, such as checkpoints or police stations. Next up, we are taking to the water with Aquatsar's Yacht Club. Autotsar mods are well-known staples of vehicles and anything that might be attached to them, but this mod goes a step further and brings in a selection of yachts for you to spend your days on. And not only that, but they come complete with a mechanics interface so that you can work on your boat when you get a spare moment or two, and also the ability for yachts to be towed by vehicles when moving between areas. Using them takes a little bit of practice as you'll need to get used to checking wind direction when attempting to sail, but it's well worth a try if you're looking to add something different. Now, I'd recommend this mod with the use of the map Cherbourg or the map extension Over the River. Cherbourg makes great use of water as a way to travel, and Over the River adds a town to the existing Zomboid map that can only be reached by boat. Now, staying with the Autotsar mods, the mod Autotsar Motorclub was actually released recently on March 13th and has to be one of my favorite vehicle mods to date. This mod adds some jet skis that go great with the previous mod we mentioned in this video, but its main focus is on motorcycles and quad bikes. There's been a few mods in Project Zomboid that have added vehicles like this in the past, like the Apocalypse Machines 2 Wheels mod, and whilst this mod is still fantastic and adds more apocalypse looking vehicles, the animations aren't quite there for getting on and off, which kind of breaks the immersion a little bit for me. But with Autotsar Motorclub, the animations are all there. Still, I'll leave links to both of these in the description, and I'm sure we'll talk about this other one in a bit as well. They're both worth trying for their own reasons. Now, there's no way that I could have made this video without taking a look at the creations of Steam user KI5. From military Humvees to semi-trucks and trailers, KI5's collection of vehicle additions to Project Zomboid stand out as some of the best in the community. KI5 stuff tends to come in individual mods of 1 or 2 vehicles, or a vehicle and a trailer, but that shouldn't be a reason to push you away. Try a few of these mods together, or pick vehicles individually that you think will slot into your multiplayer server without bogging it down with everything else. Not only has this creator made a bunch of realistic implementations and additions, but he's also taken on some pop culture vehicles such as the M12 Warthog from Halo and the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters. If you're looking for some storage solutions as well for heavy items and furniture that you're waiting to use, he's got a great mod for ISO containers too that can be moved around, albeit at a very slow speed. All round, just some fantastic additions to any server. Now, the last ones that I wanted to mention in this video are for those players that want something that looks a little more like it belongs in an apocalypse. Rusted Metal makeshift additions and modifications, that sort of thing. For this, the Apocalypse Machines mods by Planet Algol are fantastic. One of them focuses on trucks, cars and other four-wheelers, whilst the other adds motorcycles, mopeds and quad bikes to the mix. The bikes are missing the same sort of animation work as the Autotsar equivalent, but for a post-apocalyptic aesthetic, this is definitely your best choice. They absolutely look the part. Now that's it from me in this one, but I hope that you found some vehicle mods here that you can try in your own playthroughs, and if you did find the video useful, once again consider subscribing for more Zomboid content. I've also just started a new thing for our Patreon, which I'll be posting a picture of a different duck every single day until I run out of pictures. It started off as a bit of a joke really, but everyone's been really enjoying it, so I figured we'd just keep it going. Special thank you to all of my existing patrons who have subscribed and joined me on the whitelisted Project Zomboid server. There is a link for that in the description. Thanks guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.